The next story, this was brought to you by Michelle. Now, now we all know when I talk about weeds and stuff like that, call them the nice little hair hats, you know.
Okay. Hold on now. Don't get out of pocket.
And the bad thing about it, with the green strand, your hair looked like it was had green strands in it.
Don't get out of pocket, nigga.
But in California, they passing a bill to ban, and this bill, it shouldn't even be a bill, because you just should not ban people because they wear their natural hair.
Right. And, remember how they had the whole thing about men having dreads? They wasn't gonna hire no men with dreads, and it's like, what your hair got to do with what the fuck this business that needs?
Well, here's what I think is so funny. Natural hair is a problem with some people, but the people with them big ass, what the hell they call them, big ass things in their ear to make their earlobes wider and wider and wider.
Oh, like the extenders for the ear,
slugs or whatever the hell they call them. Nah, I would prefer weed than that bullshit. Cause that shit looks disgusting. I'm sorry. I mean, I would prefer natural hair than that bullshit, cause that shit looks disgusting.
Stretching their earlobes.
Yeah, that's
whatever the style is. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's go on into this story.
To become the first state in the country to ban workplace discrimination based on natural hair. The Assembly has passed a bill unanimously banning employers from not hiring applicants based on black hair textures and styles. It now heads to the governor's office, Governor Newsom's desk, to be signed.
Okay. Yeah. Our third member.
We got Deron in the house. What's
Mr.
up, Pepper?
Montgomery, what's cracking? So, there shouldn't even be a ban on your natural hair being a factor of what the fuck you do. If you know how to do your job, my hair should not be a distraction. But they be saying, I hate when motherfuckers come up with that, it's a distraction to the customers. No, motherfucker, you distracted by all this melanated coconut oil goodness, and you just bad.
Right. Well, Sam, she was replying.
Not popping.
Sam was replying to the last story talking about that's why she afraid to have kids. Where's Chris Hansen at?
Yeah, I mean, Sam. I mean, there's a lot of things to be concerned about when it's comes to having kids, but I think it doesn't necessarily have to do with that. I just think that parenting needs to come back into play.
Parenting,
and even though you could be the best parent, the most strict parent, it doesn't necessarily mean that things cannot happen. But however, if you're involved more in your children's life, I feel like some of this shit will be prevented.
And then she said the things in the ear is called gauges.
Oh, gauges. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
It's yeah. I don't know. We all know I'm all about natural, just natural beauty. Now I'm not knocking anybody that don't, whatever, to each his own. That's on you. But I believe natural beauty should always be at the utmost importance. And I don't like the fact that a lot of people try to make it seem like our young black girls or our black women are not beautiful unless they got weave on. And it's to the point to where you see so many women with weave that when you see a woman without weave, because we can't just say white people discriminate against women with weave, because black women discriminate women without weave.
Yeah.
So,
it goes back and forth though.
Yeah.
Too.
Because when
it goes back and forth, you'll have women that's team natural, and they be like, why you putting that creamy crack in your hair and wearing the weaves, and I don't do that, when we all it's just fucking hair. We've been doing this forever. The type of shit that you do to your hair does not necessarily define you as a person, or particularly portray your character. You could have weed down your back and be the nicest, smartest, whatever person. You could have nice natural hair and be the most ratchet ghetto. So Your hair doesn't necessarily, it shouldn't define you, but we as people do it anyway, and it's mostly black women that do it to ourselves, which is sad to say.
So I wasn't even gonna touch that because whenever I say shit like that, then motherfuckers get mad. You must have a problem with black women. No, I don't.
I think it's sometimes the way that you probably say it that people take offense to it, but fuck that.
I don't care.
But we know you don't care what people say, or it's the way that Duran say it, and then they be like, yeah, Duran.
No, you know what?
You're saying? They
look at Duran like he a big ass teddy bear. Nearly said all races wear weave. Believe me, I know for a fact.
I know for a fact too, because a lot of these Caucasian women and Hispanic women, you be thinking that they hair is nice and full until she pull that goddamn piece of that track out, and you be like, oh shit. So yeah, whatever you do, just make it look good. This nigga up here just playing around. So whatever you do, just make it look good.
Okay, but let's not just talk about
shit. What about these men now? Now I'm not gonna say
they their ass.
I'm not gonna say all men though. I just watched the video where nigga his whole shit just transitioned. Now he bald on the top, right? On the sides he got it. So nigga was like, okay, let me shave up the sides. I'm gonna fade it up. Then this nigga put this type of hair, female hair, on his head. I'm like, what he finna do with this curly shit? But he finessed it to a point where that nigga had waves. Bitch, you was bald, but he done glued some shit at the top, cut it down. That nigga looked like he had a do-rag on. He was just, had been wolfing, and now he got the waves. My thing is, nigga, I know you bald headed, but is that glue gonna start itching off the top of your motherfucking head?
That's some crazy ass shit. Man, don't do that. I ain't gonna lie. That shit, I'm gonna be smacking the shit out there.
Cause that shit itch and they can't scratch it.
Hey. so you can't have itchy and scratchy.
Hold on.
You can't have itchy and scratchy up in here.
Now.
I wish I'd have known we was doing that. I would have had itchy and scratchy up.
Sam said man weaves are a thing now. I need to say exactly. Yeah, it's true. I know. Matter of fact, Niels, I knew a chick back when I was in, I think it was high school, middle school. I think she was Hispanic. I can't remember. Yo ass stupid. I think she was Hispanic, and I didn't know that all of her hair was not her hair. She took that bun piece off. I was looking at her like, the fuck? You just pulled a whole fucking little squirrel off your head.
When I was at the doctor when my father had his stroke, I was at the doctor, and I swear I saw this lady, and her weave was so jacked up. The first thing I thought of was Davy Crockett.
Sam said man weaves are a thing now. Mm-hmm. Actually, they got the beards too. And Sam says she know a dude that got one. Who is it, Sam? Do we know him?
You can't scratch.
Tell us later. So you so stupid. Itchy and scratchy. You an asshole.
We cannot scratch our head today because of itchy and scratchy.
Neely said now they walking around with the combs that look like ice picks. Oh, they been had those combs, the rat tail combs. He's so stupid.
Yeah, people gonna be mad at me on that.
She said he had the weave on his head to do, but it looked good though. Hey, to each his own. That nigga more
should have looked good. He need his ass whooped.
He feel like he need more confidence. I don't be judging what people do. Do that. Whatever making your life feel good. Be about yourself. Now just don't be up here talking that bullshit and be hypocritical if you gonna be doing all of that.
What's up, JT? We got Kim Shanks. We got Mr. Dings in the house.
What's up?